that everyone's talking about. And by everyone, I mean me. Now, the last video that I did was Ridiculousness versus Tosh.0. Now, the line was kind of drawn in there. There was like 45% of you were for Tosh.0, 45% of you were for Ridiculousness, and oddly enough, there was 10% of people who either wanted me to be killed, or wanted to kill myself, or wanted me to kill myself. Oddly enough, I didn't ask that. I was just kind of stating my opinion, and I guess people got offensive to that, or I really don't know. Anyway, I'm sure in this video, the odds will be a little bit different. Because now we're going to do Jackass versus Impractical Jokers. Now, Jackass is on MTV. MTV used to be a good station. Ironic, I know. And Impractical Jokers is on True TV. Yeah, now I've only seen bits and pieces of Impractical Jokers, but it's literally the same show as Jackass. Basically, Impractical Jokers is like a PG version of Jackass, or like a family-friendly Jackass. Because if you go on IMDb, you'll see that Jackass and Impractical Jokers, their summaries are basically the same. It's like for Impractical Jokers, 4 guys go out and compete stunts. And then if you go to Jackass, it says, a group of people go out and create stunts. Now, Jackass was the first of its kind. And of course, people had to rip off the show. Because that's what we do now in today's entertainment. We rip each other off. We don't come up with new ideas. Like you've seen Batman, it's being remade for like the 5th time. Correction, it's only being remade for the 2nd time. Hey, don't really give a damn, Invisible Person. Or like Spider-Man, that's being remade for like the 3rd time or something like that. Anyway, Impractical Jokers is a blatant ripoff of Jackass, and like they're not even trying to hide it either, but the stunts they do on Impractical Jokers, they're not as good as Jackass. It's like, take all the good stuff that you like about Jackass, you know, like all the nut punches and like that, take it all out, and then you have Impractical Jokers. Because like one of the tricks is, call that lady a MILF. Really? That's a prank? Or like, why don't you go do this in front of a lady or a stranger? Really? That's what people watch these days. I guess it's better than Jersey Shore. I mean, anything's better than that show. Anyway, now, I'm sure that people are going to be like, I'd rather watch Jackass than Impractical Jokers, because, come on, that show is horrible. I mean, why would you even watch Impractical Jokers? I mean, if you don't have anything else on, sure, fine. But still, I kind of wish that they wouldn't, because that's the reason there's a warning sign. It's like, warning, don't try this at home. But True TV was like, hey, you know what? We're not going to try this at home. We're just going to make our own show. But we're not going to put a warning up at the beginning, though. Because our pranks are TG or family friendly. So, yeah, that's what I was kind of mad at. When I first saw that ad for Impractical Jokers, I was like, come on, that is Jackass. Just, like a family friendly version of it. If you haven't seen Impractical Jokers, go check it out if you want, but it's just going to be like Jackass, but a very watered-down version of it. Alright, so now if you haven't seen my original video, the Ridiculousness versus Tosh.0, then it'll be down in the description, and I'm also going to have a link to it after this video is over, when I'm done talking, which is right about now.